Assalamu alaikum students, hope that you are all doing well. In the previous lesson, we have been learned about cell, tissue and organ. Okay, let's have a recap. Cell is a basic unit of life. Each cell performs specific function. Then we studied tissue. Tissues, same cell combined together and form tissue. And then we studied about organ, different tissues combined together to form organ. Example, stomach. As you know that stomach is made up of granular, muscular, and connective tissues. So these three types of tissue combine together to make a stomach. Now today our topic is from organ to system. You will find this topic on book page 183, and the main objective of this topic are that we will be able to define system, identification of different organ of respiratory and digestive system, and we will describe the function of respiratory and digestive system. So, system. In very complex multicellular organisms, such as in man, several organs are linked together to form a body system which perform a particular function. So, different organs combine together and they form a system, and the system perform only one particular function. All the organs are specific for one function. Respiratory system. Now we will know this very well through the description of respiratory system. So let's have it. Respiratory system. The primary organ of respiratory systems are lungs, which carried out this exchange of gases as we breathe. Red blood cells collect the oxygen from the lungs and carry it to the parts of the body where it is needed. So this is a respiratory system that you can see in your book on the page of 183 or 184, and it is also seen on the video. The respiratory system consists of following organ. Nose. We breathe air through nose. Nose have French of air and mucus which detect harmful bacteria, preventing them from entering our body. Number two, trachea. Trachea is the windpipe through which air enters the lungs. Bronchus. The lower end of trachea split into two branches which are known as bronchus. And the function of the bronchus is same as the trachea, that it transport the oxygen or air to the lungs. Now the lungs. There are two lungs in human body. They are like sponge like structure. They have sponge like structure. The lungs are not equal in size. The left one is smaller and the right one is bigger. During breathing, what happens? We take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. This process occurs in lung. The process of air taking in from the surrounding. The process of air taking in from the surrounding is called inhalation. This provides oxygen to our body, which is essential for survival. The process of giving out air to the surrounding is called exhalation. This process removes the toxic chemicals, carbon dioxide, which are produced inside our body. Now, how we can maintain our respiratory system healthy? First of all, we should avoid smoking. We should do exercise like jumping, jogging, and we should breathe deeply. Avoid exposure to pollutant. Eat a lot of fruits, green vegetables and fish. Now, digestive system. The digestive system is a group of organs working together to convert food into energy and basic nutrients to feed the entire body. Food passes through a long tube inside the body known as alimentary canal or gastrointestinal tract. Now, let's elaborate this. Now, you can see the digestive system as you can see in the video, and you can find it in your book on page number 183. So, the food enters our body through mouth. The teeth chew the food, and the large particles of the food is broken down into smaller pieces, and saliva which secrete our mouth mixed with this food. The tongue roll the food and mixes the food with saliva, and after that the food is entered into esophagus. Esophagus is a muscular tube which passes the food from the mouth to the stomach by contraction and relaxation. Because esophagus does not have any concern with the digestion, it just a way or pass by which the food pass from the mouth to the stomach. Now the stomach is a sac muscular bag which secrete hydrochloric acid, enzymes and water. Enzymes are usually the substances that can fast a reaction, and hydrochloric acid, the main function of it is to kill the bacteria in the food. If the food is contaminated or food is spoiled, and hydrochloric acid, hydrochloric acid play important role to kill the bacteria in the food. In the stomach, the food stay for 2 to 3 hours, and when the food leaves the stomach, it is semi-liquid mass. After the stomach, food enter into small intestine, and in small intestine major digestion occurs. The small intestine secrete uh, secrete the secretions, and also the secretion from the liver and pancreas mixed with those secretions. The liver secrete bile juice, pancreas secrete pancreatic juice. The wall of small intestine help in the digestion of the food. The food which is digested in the small intestine enter through the wall of the intestine into the blood streams. And now the questions arises of undigested food, where it goes. The undigested food enter into the long intestine. It is wider than the small intestine. Excess water and salt are absorbed in the large intestine, and undigested waste is passed out of the body through anus. So now we will know how to keep healthy our digestive system. First of all, don't eat junk food and spicy food. Stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water, 12 glasses a day. Quit smoking. And one of the most important, exercise. You have to exercise on daily basis. You are not supposed to eat and sit, eat and sit. Exercise is very important for digestion, which keep your digestive system healthy. Topic: from organ to system. Book page 184. Objective: students will be able to identify the different organs of nervous system and blood circulatory system, and describe the function of nervous system and blood circulatory system. The nervous system is the part of an animal and human beings that coordinates its action by transmitting signal to and from different part of its body. The nervous system detects environmental changes that affect the body and then work in its response to bring a change. Let's have a look on nervous system. Now I'm going to explain this. Do you know how we understand that something is sweet and bitter, hot and cold? It is just because of our nervous system, because it detects the environmental changes. All right. And then it controls our all senses like taste, sight, touch, and smell. The nervous system controls all the actions of our body. It has brain. Brain is the most complicated organ in our body, of our body. It controls our imagination, senses, motion balance, intelligence, etc. Beside this, it also controls our most of the function which are going inside the body, which are not in our control, such as digestion, respiration, etc. Nerve nerves. Nerves. The nervous system is made up of nerves which are present throughout the body. There are two type of nerves function. Uh, One type of nerves receive information like you taste something, their message are carried into the brain. Other nerves carry message from the brain to the body. That's it. Spinal cord. Spinal cords are interlinked with the nerves and brain. It is connected with the nerves and brain. That it support both of them. Now, how we maintain our spinal uh, can keep our nervous system strong and healthy. First of all, do not smoke, eat balanced diet, we should take rest and do exercise. Topic is blood circulatory system. The blood circulatory system delivers nutrients and oxygen to all cells in the body. It consists of the heart and the blood vessels running through the entire body. The arteries carry blood away from the heart. The vein carry it back to the heart. Now have a look of blood circulatory system. Blood circulatory system. You can find the diagram in your book, which is on page 184. Please look at it. Blood circulatory system consists of heart, capillaries, arteries, and veins. What do you feel when you place your hand on chest? The heartbeat. 1,000 times a day, pumping 2,000 gallons of blood supply to your body. As the blood consists oxygen, water, and food substances. It is really important for the existence of life. Without it, life is not possible. Heart. Now I'm going to describe the different organs which are in your book at page number 184. Heart. Heart pumps the blood throughout the body, thus act like a pump, whereas other act like pumping system. Arteries transport blood from the heart to the body consisting of oxygen, water and food. Veins transport blood from the tissue all over the body to the heart consisting of high concentration of carbon dioxide. Capillaries transfer oxygen and other nutrients from the blood stream to the other tissues and collect carbon dioxide waste material from those tissues. They are connected with arteries and veins. how. All right, now this is the assignment. What you have to do, you have to thoroughly listen the previous lessons, and then inshallah you will be able to answer these questions.